about balancing decarbonization and energy security. In the context of this being a sustainability conference, being about people, planet, and prosperity. I don't like the P representing profit. We could please replace it with prosperity. It's better. You still find profit in prosperity, but not the other way around. So, Dhevan, how can we balance this? Energy security, carbon neutral or net zero as we move towards 2050. But also because we're in a global environment, our markets are already jittery about whether we'll be closed out of global trade if we remain arrogant about our need for growth, irrespective of all other global environment and social commitments.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. I think we heard two previous panelist speakers mentioned, and I think Kurt didn't mince his words as well as Lee alluded to it. Load shedding is killing industry at the moment. Okay, the challenge is business continuity, survival. And many people that are echoing the same sentiments as what Kurt mentioned, where somebody, or one of his clients, blatantly stated that I don't care about the planet. They cared about survival. Now we have to look at those sentiments and figure out what's going on, because that's the reality for most people. Others may not say it as blatantly as that. They're very subdued, but it's survival out there. Now we have to address those issues. But if you turn the picture around, where you look and bring security of supply and decarbonization together. So picture a Venn diagram. On your right-hand side, you've got security of supply or reliability of supply. On the left-hand side, you've got decarbonization. I think you also alluded and you seem excited about innovative technologies. Now, if you bring this and think of a Venn diagram and the integration of those circles, that's where the double whammy that you can address decarbonization as well as energy security. And on top of that, paint a positive business case. And I don't want to get into the financial numbers, but if your internal rate of return is over 20% with these technologies, it's a sound business case. So where I'm alluding to with the triple P models or power purchase agreement with energy performance contracting models, the clients don't have to spend a cent, but they can reduce the OPEX cost from day one. Tried and tested. I think you guys know these models that's out there. How do you turn that around with a dire need to meet business continuity by bringing these integration? And some of these technologies I like to mention, and you may like this. Conduit hydro, first mover advantage. First time in the history, Department of Water and Sanitation has issued a 40-year license. First time, because of the status of the country. Now, conduit hydro is basically turbines within a pipe where water flows gushing to your home. Let's take Rand Water, for example. Water gushes to your home, has to flow 24/7, and all you do is trapping the kinetic energy movement of water and harnessing it. You put turbines, and it turns it into energy. It's been done in other parts of the world. Conduit hydro, waste to energy. I was privileged to be in the COP28. Waste to energy has a sound business case, but double whammy. Sound business case plus it getting rid of our waste. Those are innovative technologies out there that we can embrace to have the double whammy where you're addressing decarbonization as well as energy security issues and painting a positive business case. Because there are clever funding models out there. The client doesn't have to pay a cent. So innovation is happening right here. You asked a very important question. Do we just sit and wait for money? We heard about an $8.5 billion that in November, was it 2021, it was announced that they would give us. Has it been spent? Did we get it? There's so many countries involved to be donor funders. There's a complexity that arises when you have so many different countries and the application process. The idea is to not wait. We have a lot of innovation going, but we can collaborate with other countries. That's very important. I think collaboration was mentioned by what the presenter, previous presenter, which she did an excellent job from All Mutual. collaboration is so powerful, but we can. Do not wait for an answer. We have the answers within ourselves to make it happen within the people right here.
Indeed, as long as we don't leave this conference or any other spaces saying that it is the environment and renewables that are causing load shedding. It is actually when we saw load shedding that people went to renewables. So there are not many solar roofs in South Africa today because people are buying second solar roof, solar panels. This is their first purchase. So they're actually responding to the crisis and not causing it. Whether the system thought that they'll come in too earlier and they stopped other generation or commissioning is another thing. But I thought that I should stay that so that you don't leave the house people saying these environmentalists are keeping us in the dark. We found you in the dark.